Hi, I'm Kayla Harper, and this is my ETEC 527 demonstration of Conceptboard. Basically, what Conceptboard is a real-time whiteboard-based collaboration platform that allows you to have a central location for all of your content when you're creating a project. It allows users to discuss, to collaborate, to make comments, and to manage everything in one spot. The key part is remotely, so your students can work outside of the classroom and be able to work together. What I really like about it is there's a lot of different ways to set this up. This is called a mood board. You can have flow charts, you can use templates with this program, but it's really simple and easy to use, especially for, I would say, the younger students. So first, what you're going to want to do for Concept Board is go ahead and visit their website and then click on Start a Free Trial. You can log in using Google, Facebook, Twitter, or simply just making a username and a password. It does say free trial, but I found that that's just a free version. The free version is quite powerful, and it can do pretty much what I would want to do in the classroom, but there are pay-for versions that give you a little bit more features that you can look into. Now, simply when you start, you're going to want to create a new board. So this is the main page that would pop up for your boards, and you would select create a new board. Once you're in the board, you're going to be able to insert your content. It is compatible with all document types that you would like. You just simply upload them either from your Google Drive, your computer directly, or you can drag and drop files. It's really easy to add content. Key part here is collaboration. So if you click the share button in the top right, you're able to share it with any of your collaborators. You can send a share via email with a nice little message saying, hey, come join me. Or you can just send the link to the board and they can log on there. What I've liked about it is that it's just a nice way to keep everything organized, and it's really easy to share with your teammates. I found that going back and forth collaborating via email or even on a Google Doc is quite frustrating because you have to sift through a bunch of emails and links, or it's very vertical, where this gives you a lot more flow and organization. You can also do presentations through it. You can do an audio chat, and you can actually screen share where you can talk to each other directly on the board. When you do collaborate, what's great is it'll show everybody's pointers when they're active, where they are on the board and what they're doing. And if you ever lose somebody or want to know exactly where they're working, if you just click on their little face and go find user on board, it'll take you directly to where they are. So it's really easy to work together. You can also add comments. You can add sticky notes. You can add images. You can add scribbles. You can draw on it like a touch screen. So there's a lot of visual things that you can do in your projects. One thing I liked was that you can section off your projects by creating these sort of grids in the background. And you can kind of show as your model progresses, or maybe it's your initial starting points and then kind of where your draft goes. You can also do storyboard. This was directly from their website. So one thought I had was to have kids use this to maybe create a video or create a story, and they would be able to storyboard it together and make comments before they start working. You can also use mind maps and webs and things like that to keep yourself organized. So great tool. One example that I came up with to use in the classroom is something that I've done in my classroom, which is an accident investigation project where the kids will create a web page, a crime scene report, an accident sketch, and a newscast. So what I thought would be great is to have them use Conceptboard so that they could do the mind maps on there and they could develop their projects a little bit more clearly. They could use the storyboard feature for when they're doing their newscast so they can have it planned out. And then they've got the full use of all of the communication and collaboration tools. We did this project using the physics and the forensics classes. So this concept board would give our students a tool to use outside of the classroom, especially when they're in different classrooms. So I'm just going to show you briefly how to use Conceptboard. So this is the main homepage once you've already created an account, and it'll show you all your recent activities in the main board, and then it'll show you any tasks that are open for you. So if someone says that you need to do something, they can create an open task and it'll show up here for you. But let's go ahead and create a new board. And then you're going to want to title your board. This is just an example, so test board. Okay. And right away, everything is very user-friendly. If you hover over any of the icons, like all of our new programs, it'll tell you exactly what they do. But the little plus sign is for inserting content. You can upload files from your computer, you can upload from your Dropbox or Google Drive, or you can simply drag and drop things. So for example, here is an image from the web, and I can just drag and drop it into my board. And now it's uploaded for me to maybe edit. So maybe I was working on this flyer with my collaboration and I wanted to make an edit. So I could click on a comment, and let's say maybe I wanted to move this lower in the page. I didn't like where it was. I could say move lower, and then I can save it. And now there's a comment for me here. I can also open this task and mark it open, and that makes it to where the collaborators that I'm working with have to figure that out and make sure we make that change. You can also add sticky notes, which are kind of fun. There's the bright yellow ones, or you can make them any color you would like. So color palette, maybe you want a pink sticky note. And then you just type in exactly like you would a comment. So great job. One feature that I found is very, very useful to know right away is the browser tool. It's the hand. If you click this, it allows you to move around the board without interacting with your content, and you're not able to mess anything up with this. If you need to move something, you got to go back to the pointer button, and then you can move documents. Oops, sorry, I made a comment. You can move documents by unpinning them and then moving them around the board. The zoom feature is pretty user-friendly, so you can zoom out. Again, this is an expandable board, so you can use as much space as you would like. If you're going to share with friends, you click the share button. Again, you can send them a link or you can email them directly. It's pretty user-friendly, and then all their little names or people will show up here. You can create sections over here and add a new section. So maybe I want this to have a white background, and I can section off where I would like this part of my board to be. So there's a lot of really great features for it. I hope this at least gives you a beginning tutorial on how to use it. I really found it user-friendly, and I think that it'd be great for any classroom use. Thanks for watching.